energy as you're putting into coming after my friend beside me and making content about her, making sly little comments on content about her. Invest your energy on a whole other side of TikTok if that's how passionate you feel. Come after those people that say way worse than what Jana said that night. And I love Jana. I know what kind of heart she has. She's an amazing person. And I really think some of y'all need to start thinking for yourselves. Start thinking for yourselves. Please and thank you.
Hot Flash, you're absolutely right. Um, you know, I agree with Violet. I've heard comments like just just above and beyond things that I'm aware of. I am, but it in a way it helped me be able to acknowledge true supporters and the ones that jumped on the wagon and decided to have bash parties. And I've seen a lot of betrayal. And it's not just towards me. I've seen it from being on this app. I've seen it happen time and time again. It's interesting and amusing to see and watch exactly what Violet said regarding the saint-like mentality. Um, the same people that were bashing the crap out of me are the same people that they've gone through with this particular person as well and moved on. Just like I went through it last weekend and I have moved on. Um, again, uh, like I said, we forgave one another and uh, that's it. I mean, I don't think I owe anything else as far as any apologies. That's not going to happen. It was about one person and one person only. So,
Well, good for you for standing on your shit, right? I always talk about in my lives, like, be true to yourself, right? Be whoever it
hmm
is you are and be that person. Don't conform to anybody else's ideology and do what other people want you to do, because if not you per se, just in general, right? If people do that, then they will be chasing their tails all through life trying to please other people. So good for you for
hmm
standing on your morals and what you believe. Hi,
Thank you.
Shelby. How are you, honey?
Also, um, just have to keep in mind, not that I owe an explanation, but it takes a lot, I mean a lot for me to express harshly how I feel. And I mean, that takes a lot. So for me to reach that breaking point, my gosh, I have given grace, I have forgiven, I have,
Right.
but they're acting as if it happened directly towards them, and that's not the case at all, whatsoever. If I based my opinions on that, then my God, I wouldn't, go in anybody's lives. I wouldn't want anything to do with anybody if that's how your people are going to do it. Um, Clearly, it was not, uh, that live was not about anyone else at all. But it is what it is. Okay, Violet.
And isn't
Say the
Violet
thing.
an amazing person? Like,
Absolutely.
I known her for a couple months now, and when she first started coming around me, I was like, holy shit, who is this person? Right? Like, oh my gosh, good for you. Like, just the things that she would say and stand up and speak about and against, and
Mm-hmm.
not only with me but with others as well, right? And then now I see
Mm-hmm.
her with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's just, I really like Violet a whole lot. I really do. She really is.
Um, yeah, I agree. Her and I have been on the phone every day,
Yeah.
this whole week. It's wild to me to base opinion off of one night, and all of a sudden I'm this horrible monster, and it's insane, absolutely insane.
Well, you're not a
I've been
horrible monster,
around.
Jana.
Well, I know I'm
Yeah,
not. I know I'm not. I know that um I don't have to answer to anyone on this app, that's for sure.
right.
And we have real lives off this app. I don't know if people are aware of this, but we do. And like I said, my family is 1,000 times more important than this app. And I've heard all of it, not all of it, but enough, that I don't want confrontation, I'm afraid, I'm hiding. And it's none of anyone's business on here why I was quiet this week. It had nothing to do with anyone on this app.
Hot
Um,
Flash is Shannon, just to let everybody know.
what?
It has to be.
Just make the block button your best friend. It fixes a lot.
Hey, I have a question. Shannon,
Well,
if that's
if
you,
it is,
request a box.
hi
Request a
Shannon.
box. Request a box, bitch.
Don't say it if it's not. Don't. Let's not
I know,
assume.
I'm
Let's
just
not
fucking
assume.
around. I'm just
Oh,
fucking
okay.
around. I'm just fucking
No,
around.
but listen, you guys. It had nothing to do with anybody on this app. Okay, let's just get that out of the way. Um, we're just gonna get that out of the way. Okay. And anything else that I had said in my live, I've also heard other things too. And we're just gonna leave it the way. Um, bashing and bashing for days. Y'all already did my punishment or timeout to me. So y'all took care of it for me, so thank you. Appreciate it. But like I said, we have real lives and yeah, I protect well, I mean you're not being rude in here, so that's cool. Appreciate it.
I'm sorry. That just, you know.
Hot Flash, do I have you blocked and is that why you're in here under backup or something?
They
Or
said no. I'm not Shannon.
I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. Did you see the
I
one where
mean,
they were saying everyone kept saying I forget the name that the other time and then they came back and changed their name to I'm not Shannon and it was a troll
yeah.
account.
I mean, I'm just gonna say this: if any of you bitches ever accuse my sneaky account of being Shannon, we're gonna have a problem. We're gonna have a problem.
I don't have any backups anymore. TikTok took it away from me when I had to sign in and prove that I verified my email. They took it away.
I I have one sneaky one, only
I
one, and
only
then I have a
have this
backup account.
account. I don't have any anymore, just this.
I
It
have
was
like
weird.
8 accounts.
They wanted me to verify my email, and I forgot the password to the email that I used for my backup. So, but yeah, it's been a week. It's been a week.
Yes, it
I
has
just
been a
made
week.
this. You're 54, lady. I just made this. I'm 54. Huh?
She just
She
watches.
said, "I."
You, you
Yeah,
don't
she
need to
just
tell us your
watches.
age, girl. Mama
Mama T
T.
girl, no.
I knew it, Mama T. I knew it. Oh man. When before today, and I was gonna go live earlier in the week until something happened. But anyways, I had this thing that's I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna explain that, I'm gonna address this, I'm gonna address that person and this person, and I thought, no, not gonna happen. No, your crickets aren't loud, but you're fine. You're perfectly fine, Violet. Don't worry about that. Um, I don't want to continue on and get into yelling matches, debates, fighting. Um,
That's what
no,
I'm here for, though. I don't mind yelling at anybody. I just want you to
I
know.
don't. I just don't want to. You know.
I know. I'm
Um,
making a joke. I'm making a
I
joke,
know. I
Anna.
know. I know. I know. It's just a little. It's been a week. It's been a week. Um. Huh. Anyways.
Well, the good thing is the week's almost over, right? We are now going into Saturday, right? So the week's over. We're getting ready to start a new week. So, look towards the future and forget about your past, right? Try to move forward from it. Let it go. I mean,
You
on
know.
this here app, is what I'm meaning, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed for speaking up. I am not sorry for speaking up. Um. Because like I said, it's interesting because everyone else can do it. Everybody else can do it. And I have witnessed betrayal on here, um, replaying my life that I would never do to anybody else, having people in boxes and just let them bash the crap out of me. I wouldn't do that to anybody else. So I've learned quite a bit this week. I've learned quite a bit. Anyone else ready for the fall? What? No, not yet. Because in Washington over here, it's beautiful. We have really pretty summers. It's like 70, the highest is 75.
Oh,
So,
nice.
it's really pretty. It's really pretty over here.
I'm ready for the
But
fall. It's kind of
yeah,
fallish now. Like it's really cool. I got all my windows open and getting that fresh air
that's
through.
awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I have
A
been ready
hundred
for
and
fall and winter
wait,
since
Shelby,
what?
113?
She's gonna
Me
be
and
Oh
in like
my,
Shelby are going through
Arizona or
it.
Vegas or something.
Violet's been,
Me and Shelby are going
it's
through.
real, yeah, it's really hot with Violet, where Violet is too.
I've been bitching about
Um,
it every single day.
but on a positive note, like I said in the post on here, all of you that have come to me, reached out to me, and have given grace and have shown unconditional love, all your kind words. I hear you, I have seen you. And I truly, truly grateful for every single one of you. I'm very grateful. So thank you so much. I love you all and I appreciate all your kind words. We
Absolutely,
all,
baby.
yeah, we all say things out of turn, so be it. It happens. Um, it is what it is. And at the end of the day, the only one that I need to answer to is above in heaven. And I'm telling you right now, I've also heard, well, isn't she Christian? Isn't she, supposed to give
Oh, good
encouraging
God.
words only? And yeah, I do. And guess what? Because I'm a Christian, I'm forgiven, right? I'm
Right.
forgiven. And because I'm a Christian, I have forgave people on this app. I have given grace to people on this app. But you know what? I wasn't given the same just for, quite a bit of people that have come to me and shown me grace, right? And I love them and I love every one of you for doing that. But other ones, I wasn't given that. I wasn't given grace. I wasn't given any of that, any of it. And I never directly, made it about
Jana.
anybody else but one person.
Jana, can I read something to you from Shelby? She wanted me to read it to you.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, can y'all?
What?
Damn it. Whenever I leave, y'all can't hear me.
No.
Shelby, I'm gonna screenshot it and I'm gonna send it to her. Is that okay? Is that
Well,
okay
if
with
you
you?
do that, I can't. Does she want me? I can't read it out loud though, because I can't leave my phone.
God damn it. Can I send it to Megan? Megan, you have a second device, right? Can I send it to you on Snap?
No, because I don't have Snap on another device. All I have is my computer. I have Instagram on my computer though.
Oh, wait. No, you
Okay.
don't have to read it out loud. You don't have to read it out loud.
Okay. Well, either way, basically what she was saying was what you said at first did upset her, but she said it's a silly thing to be upset about. And she loves you, and people need to get off their high horse and basically stop giving you a hard time for what you said. That's what
I
she
love you
said.
too, Shelby. I love you too. Thank you. Thank you for your kind words. I appreciate that very much.
See, and I think that's important, Jana, to be able to have these conversations with the people that do support you and listen to them, right? You know, I came up here and I said I don't agree with what you said, right? You said some pretty nasty things, but I know that's not you. Like, and I forgive you, right? And same with Shelby. Shelby saying, you know, she's hurt, she's upset by what you said, but it's not. So good for you for listening to us, right? I appreciate that.
Um, never mind. I can't really.
Oh, thanks, sexy mama. I see you down there, baby.
Thank you. Yeah, anyways.
Yeah.
Jana, I mean, you can be honest, you can be as transparent as you want.
No, that doesn't, yeah, it's best that I don't.
Okay, I mean that's why we're here, and I just want you to know,
Oh, actually, oh, never mind. It's okay. Shelby, I forgive. Thank you. Thank you.
I just want you to know, Jana,
Hi,
even
Shadow
like
family.
I love you regardless. I'm always going to be in your corner. I'm not going to leave your side, you know, and people, I mean, hello, I've said a lot of fucked up shit myself. And you know what? I've apologized for some and some I haven't. So, I get it. I get it. And I respect you for standing on business, you know? If
Right.
I really do. I really fucking do.
Hi, Sexy
Hey,
Mama.
I'm not leaving
Oh my
nobody's side.
god. Yes,
I'm not
girl,
leaving nobody's
exactly.
side.
I appreciate and love you so much.
I love you too.
Um, it's just crazy. Like, I have been raked through the coals, and it's crazy because the same ones that want me to hold accountability are the same ones that have said way worse than me and on a consistent basis. But hey, keep doing you. You keep doing you, guys. Yeah, keep doing you.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. One live, and people want me burnt at the stake. What do you guys want me to do? Leave the app because of one live?
Girl, you ain't going nowhere.
This is crazy, man. This is absolutely insane. I wasn't planning on having a live like this. I did not want it to go this way. That is not what I wanted because, I mean, I don't owe one single soul an explanation about anything. I stand on what I said. I stand 10 toes down on what I said, and I don't take a damn thing back. Not one thing. Nothing.
Nope.
Thank you, Shadow Family. I appreciate that. The only thing that mattered is between a certain person and I. And if we forgave each other, I don't know a damn person an explanation on here. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's insane how the people are taking it as if it was directed at them, as if I held a damn live about every single one of you that replayed my live and had a frickin' bash party, that I was directing anything I said towards you. If you seriously take it like that, build a bridge and get over yourself.
Exactly. I really feel like a lot of y'all took it like extremely personal.
Like I was directing it at them instead of this one
Yeah.
person. What the f is wrong with you? Are you
Or
all
their loved
okay?
ones. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
are
felt
you
like you
all
were.
okay?
Jana did not say the R word. Jana didn't say the N word. Jana didn't tell anybody to go unalive themselves. Jana spoke about a bus that is
Oh,
short.
please. Megan, or I mean not Megan, Violet, don't go there, please. You know, please don't do it.
Okay.
Don't
All right. Well, I'm just
don't
saying,
go
like, it's just like, come the fuck on now. And I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this for myself. Do you know how many times me and my mother, because I will say this, me and my mother both, listen, me and my mother both think that we are high functioning autistic. Straight the fuck up. Me and my mom really think
Oh
we are both,
God.
like, I'm not kidding, Jana. I'm not. Like, I do have
No,
a
it's
lot of,
just go
and
ahead.
you know how many times my mom and I are so fucking dingy on the phone, or we talk about one specific hobby for hours, and I'm like, Mom, like, I really think that I'm high functioning autistic, and she goes, I do too. I've never been tested. It's okay. It's okay. I love you, and I'm like, I love you too. Me and my mom will sit on the phone and talk about how her and I are both going to go get a helmet and color together because that makes us happy. Like, fucking come on now. Come the fuck on now. And my grandmother was a LVN, and she took care of disabled people. Like, come on. And I really do think that I'm high functioning autistic. I'm not fucking joking.
Oh
I'm
God,
not.
no, so I'm not laughing at that. It's your helmet and crayons thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh
hey,
my
if you were
gosh.
laughing, like, it doesn't hurt me. And you know, I have disabilities. I have learning disabilities. I do.
You know, we all do it our own way if you think about it. You know what I'm
And I
saying?
used to ride the
It
short bus
happens.
too. I
Oh,
used to ride the short bus too. So fucking come on. Please stop. Please fucking stop. Jesus.
oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh, Lord have mercy. See, that's another thing. You guys took a statement, but you didn't clip the rest of it, did you? No, 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 no. You did not do that, did you? You didn't clip the entirety of that situation. Was I angry that night? Yeah. And when it got brought to my attention, I said, okay, let me reword this. Let me reword this. I questioned people's intelligence level if they stood behind someone's toxic behavior. Okay? Now you want to take that and run with it? Run, babes. Run as fast as you can, babes. But I'm going to tell you this. You don't know me. You don't know my heart. You don't know anything about me. And if you want to judge me from that, by all means, run with it. Because you don't mean anything to me because you've already judged me. You've already ran me through the coals, and that's it. Y'all took care of it, right? You took care of it. If you do not like me because of one statement, if you think I'm this horrible person because of one statement, by all means, stay away from me because that just means you're going to judge anything I say. You're going to judge anything I do. And that runs rapid on this app. Judgment, hypocrisy, double standard, you name it. I've watched it all happen before my very own eyes, okay? I have given so much grace on here, and I'll still continue to give grace. If I didn't, I wouldn't have forgiven someone, right? I wouldn't have forgiven that person, but I did. And that's the only thing that matters because that's the only thing my live was about last Saturday. That was it. But you all took it as if it were directed at you. Did I say any of your names? I know I did not, and I didn't. I didn't say any of y'all's names, but you wanted to replay my live and have bash parties, huh? Right? Acting like I did it towards you, right? But I did not. I also heard that I inserted myself in someone else's business. No, it was someone else's life that I was protecting. Yeah, I was protecting her. Why? Because I care about her very much. And the same people that said that are the same people that replay other people's lives and talk about them, blah, 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 right? Right? For hours. For hours. I don't do that. And I never will. I never will do that to anybody on here. No matter what you've said about me, no matter what you've done, I'm still not going to do it to you guys. I'm not going to do it. And I've forgiven all you guys. I've heard a lot. I watched from the outside. You guys were playing my live. Yeah, I've heard it. I heard what y'all had to say. I have, but I forgive you. I forgive you. I'm not going to sit here and have a live and go list for list and name for name on what y'all said. I'm not going to do that. It's not necessary. I'm not going to hold a live about each and every one of you that did that to me. That's not something I do. It's not in my nature. It's just something that I don't find pleasure in. I don't find pleasure on talking about people in my live for hours and hours and hours. I addressed the situation last weekend and I left it at that. Did I not? Did I come back the next day and continue? No. What about Monday through until today? Did I do that? No. Am I holding a live right now to continue on bashing that person? Talking about that person? No, I'm not. Why would I? Why would I do that?
Jana, can
Hmm?
I ask Mama T a question because my comment got filtered?
Go ahead.
Mama T, and just to back this up, just just so everybody knows, I'm not just, saying this because I'm in a box. Mama T, how many times have I talked to you, and I've known you for 3 years, how many times have I told you I definitely think that I have high functioning autism? I just want you to answer in the chat. So people, won't run with that and say that I just said that because,
No, just don't worry. Okay, I'm gonna address this too. I'm gonna address this also. It is so exhausting hearing people have to worry about what they say and do when they've done nothing, but they've just expressed something like what Violet just said. It's sad how you guys take the slightest thing and you run with it for days and weeks and even months at a time, right? One live. That's all it took for y'all to have bash parties. One. One. You might not have agreed with what I said, but I'm not reaching or expecting anybody's approval, anybody to agree with me. I'm not. I'm not gonna expect that because I don't need that. I don't need anyone else's forgiveness. Again, it wasn't towards anybody else except for one person. We squashed it. We squashed it. And as if I wouldn't. Of course I would. Of course I would forgive. Of course I would move on. Of course. Isn't that what you're supposed to do? Grown ass adults on here? Huh? live
Jenna,
after live and yelling and yelling and yelling at each other and judging one another for the slightest little thing. You guys can live that way, but I'm not going to live like that. I'm not.
may I ask a question really fast?
Absolutely.
Do you understand or see why other people are hurt over some of the comments that you made?
I don't, Megan, with much love and all due respect, I've gone through this week and I don't need people to shove it down my throat. You will understand what they said. You will accept what they said, and you're going to be accountable. When
Well,
they bashed the heck out of me this week, they took care of all of that, you see. They took I because of all of that, what I've heard, seen, I'm not sorry for anything. If they took it personal like I hurt them, that is their problem, not mine. That live was about one person. That's it. It wasn't about anybody else. So if they took it personal, that is not my responsibility. That is not my problem.
gotcha.
I have acknowledged everything that I said, but this is what gets me. Why are you singling me out? Out of all these people on this app, you're singling me out, right? Me. Again, did I go live again after that? No. Again, I didn't stay away from the app because I was afraid of confrontation or I didn't want to address anything. It had nothing to do with anybody on TikTok. No one. Like I said, real life happens. I have a real life off of this app. And the last thing that I was worried about was coming on here and having an apology tour
Right.
or explaining to people what I said. I can't do that. And I'm not trying to be mean to any of you guys. I promise. It's just mind-boggling regarding the double standard and hypocrisy that runs rapid on this app. Rapid. And I'm not going to single a soul out about what I've heard and what I've seen. I don't need to. There's no need, right? There's no need.
Is that RT in the chat? RT, where have you been?
That is RT. Hi, RT.
Wait,
Hey, girl.
RT. I have something to tell you. Jenna, do you mind if I talk to RT really fast?
That's fine. That's fine.
RT, I have something to tell you. And you may know, but if you don't, I need to tell you because I would really like for you to know this. I plan on opening up a daycare for all these crybaby bitches on this app. Oh, she's working.
Hey, Jana, RT wants a box. Can I let her up if that's okay?
Of course.
Okay. RT requests because. Hang on.
For TikTok. Yes.
It needs to be.
It's an adult daycare for TikTok.
I'm going to knit blankets and attach binkies to every one of them for you little crybabies.
And I'll be in the corner taking a nap, and I will be wearing my helmet, and I will be coloring in my fucking coloring book.
Girl, I was just gonna ask you if it was
I'll
gonna
be
be in
licking the
TikTok
windows.
daycare.
Yes. I made a video. It's on my Trixie account. You guys go watch it.
I haven't even been able to scroll. I was watching, like, I usually catch up at like late night, like right now. Like I get off work and I'm usually in Smash's chat, just trying to catch up for what's been happening. And I'm so lost. I kept hearing Jana's name and all these. I'm like, Jana, sweet bride. You guys couldn't pick anybody else. That's what I was sitting there thinking. Like, what?
Right?
I
Right?
know,
me
I
out of
know.
Right?
everybody.
Fuck, right? That's what I'm saying, RT. They came after Jana because she said something that
Right, that's
offended
what I
people. And
was
it's
kind
like,
of gathering. And
get
then
the fuck
somebody was
over
like
it.
talking like about Kelly, and I'm like, poor Sweetbriar. She's just a people pleaser. You know what I mean? Like she just doesn't do confrontation. She just tries to make everybody happy. Like you guys pick somebody else. I
RT,
just
and,
can't.
and like I said earlier, I was like, as much energy as y'all are putting into coming after Jana with the fucking pitchforks and the torches and
Yeah.
posting videos about her, go to the dark side and come after
Yeah, and
those
see how you
motherfuckers
can
because
handle
they
that
Well,
say a
one.
lot worse.
I think Blue accidentally invited the dark side without meaning to and invoked all of that today. Well, here, see what had happened was Blue's like,
Oh
RT, I'm gonna
goodness.
have some quiet night lives and you can stop in. I'm like, that's great, Blue, because RT doesn't really like
Oh
to be live
man.
all the time, right? So I swing in there. He's like, RT, this is gonna be a drama live. This is the other night, and I'm like, what? It's Faith. So, like, I had
Oh
heard
man.
Smash and everybody talking about. I did not know who this girl was, and then I'm like
I
getting the
didn't
gist.
either.
So I was in the live the other night. Smash's chat, I think, is who was talking about it, and I'm asking questions, and I'm like, oh my god, and and then I realized that Blue is talking to Faith, and I'm like, Blue, is it that Faith? What Blue? And
Yeah,
then
I didn't know either. I didn't
they
know who
were
she was.
I woke up bright and early this morning to go to the bathroom, and I opened TikTok just to listen to something to go back to bed. Usually, like I have my ASMR or my
Mm-hmm.
mellow music people, and there's Blue having a conversation. So I go hop up in the box and I start seeing that side of TikTok that I don't want any fucking affiliation with. Like I don't
Right?
know you, I don't speak your name, I don't want to even exist in your space because you are not my people type thing, right? And
Mm-hmm.
here he goes, and I'm like, oh God. And I start seeing people coming in the door from the side of TikTok that I've been on for 2 years and have been trying to get off the tilt-a-whirl, and it's like, oh, Blue. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, oh man.
God dang it, Blue.
It's been crazy. I didn't
I
know who Faith
know.
was either, and then I heard things being said, and I thought I absolutely want no part of this one. Nope,
Yeah, me
I'm out.
neither. I'm just going to observe from afar. I'll let the
Mm-hmm.
people who have been doing it, like, I don't. Oh, God. Oh,
Mm-hmm. I
God.
guess people weren't paying attention to anybody. Um, I guess, and the things that I've heard and picking on a disabled person or people's persons, I don't know how you want to call that, but
But see, and this is where I understand that spread love account that everybody flips out about, right? And I understand their tactics are not up to social media par. I get that, right? But they
mm-hmm.
usually go after the people who go too far with like awareness, right? Like they go above like what they need to, and then it leads to bullying of the person that they're making aware.
That's true. That's true.
So that's the pattern that I started to realize with that account. It's not that they go after the people who call out the scammers, they go after the
Mm-hmm.
people who do too much and make it not awareness anymore.
That's true. That is very
Hey,
And
true.
RT, do you know who is responsible for that Spread Love account?
I have heard rumors, but I do not 100% know for sure. No.
There's only one Spread Love account, correct?
Yes, but so there's Michelle Fisher and then there's the Brittany. Um, Brittany says that Michelle has stolen her identity, and has used it on the app and has done all this shit under her name, and vice versa. So there's this big controversy if they're the same people.
Oh
And I
my
know that
gosh.
Michelle has been up in boxes, and so has Brittany. I do not know. It's one of those big TikTok mysteries.
Yikes.
It's not my daughter's spread had put up some it was a sarcastic post, and I laughed my ass off because everybody took it literally. I'm like, my daughter wasn't even on this app knowing these people. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, so I didn't even raise a fuss about it. I went with it because it was so damn funny and so many people believed it. I'm like, okay, we're wearing rumors, cool. I got you.
My God, you want somebody to believe some things? Come on to TikTok, everyone. Say whatever you want. They'll believe us. They'll
But
believe us.
where they originated from is like the Abby Lawrence side.
What's the, oh, I remember. I
Mhm.
remember her. Oh
Yeah,
my
that's where everything
gosh.
in the nerd ropes and like was looking. They were going after that account. Like, there's so much history. It's insane. That's why
I
I
remember her.
I feel like a TikTok encyclopedia, and a lot of this shit happened before I got on the app. So I've had to dig and ask questions. I'm like, there's so much stored. I wish I would have written a lot down. It
Yeah.
probably is in messages somewhere, but it just wasn't pertinent at the time. And I'll go scrolling back through something and go, oh my God. And
Is
then
Abby
look
Lauren
later.
still on the app? Is she still
I
around?
don't. I heard she came back, and I don't know if she's still back or she came back and it went badly. I think there was a Reddit
Oh.
post about it on the old Nerd Ropes page, which is gone. I'm trying to get into the new one, but it's like I'm private, and I don't have a Reddit account to message people with to go,
Neither
hey,
do
can I join?
I.
Um, so I haven't been able
Wow.
to keep up to date, but I know Megan was all over the old Nerd Ropes page,
I was all over what?
the old Nerd Ropes page. All
Oh,
the drama on this side, Hair Junkie, and like all that, like when he was still around, like all those lives would wind up over there.
oh,
But,
lovely.
well, it's gone now and it's on
Yikes.
private, so I don't know what the new sub is.
Wow.
That's amazing. I made it
But
to Reddit.
well, it's the Nerd Rope Snark page is what it was on, and like they're running that whole spread group and all them, they're running around on your side of TikTok because it's you guys and stuff that was getting posted over there.
Yeah, I got a message. I don't know, maybe 2 weeks ago of who that person was. Now I don't know for fact if it's that person. That's why I asked if you kind of knew.
I am leaning towards the Michelle Fisher
Yeah,
is who, yeah, that
that's what I was told too.
Brittany Kavanaugh. She's been up in Train's box and stuff, and Train has talked to her. Um,
I'm sorry, you guys. Who spread love? I don't know who any of.
oh, Megan, I'll let you do the honors.
I'm good. I don't want to get my blood pressure too high.
Um, Spread is a very controversial account.
Uh-huh.
That it's very much like that Slot Loves Elvis account. Like they imitated Spread when they started
Oh,
doing that. Yeah, I'm trying not to get Megan's blood pressure up, but
yeah, it's okay.
I do know that Megan will always have some kind of interest in that story as much as I do for about the same reasons.
Right.
So yeah,
Oh, okay.
Very
Okay.
controversial.
yes.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I think, Megan, like a lot of the drama that started with you came from this underground side over there.
Yeah.
And you got dragged in. Like, whenever you hear new character unlocked in a story, somebody
Mm-hmm.
has, like, just like with Queen E and how she got involved with everything, like, new character unlocked. Every time I see that, I'm
Mm-hmm.
looking where. And it's
Oh,
always
I
on
bet.
certain sides. It's always on certain
Mm-hmm.
sides. And it's this particular back and forth of these groups that try to stay underground with their identities and trolling, and there's some secret eradicating YouTubes that are posting unauthorized content. So
Oh,
a lot of that is not out there anymore.
okay. Okay.
Yeah. So
Crazy.
yeah,
Gosh.
which is why things are getting quieter now and harder to find. because I'm fucking done with this
Good.
bullshit.
I don't blame you. I am too. I've learned a lot this week, more than I ever have before on this app. And
Well, if you are posted on somebody's YouTube or whatever and you want
uh-huh.
off of it, and just come find Artie.
Okay.
I'll help you out.
Okay, thank you. I will. I will.
Because there
Um,
are just some people who do not respect just sharing the information. It turns into like a hate thing, and
it
Right.
it's just
does.
fucking disgusting. And
It is.
it's one thing to review the lives that you missed, but when it's like literally being manipulated, cherry picked, spliced, like
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting here, like when I heard people talking shit on Jana and Kelly, I'm like, I just can't. I just can't. I'm
No,
done.
thank you. Thank you,
Jana
Archie.
of all people, because
Exactly.
Jana has opened her platform to so many people to hash out their grievances, voice their
And that's the
opinions,
problem. That's the problem
and
right there. You're
then also,
allowing.
Well, not really though,
but
Violet. I don't really
no,
do
like
that
no, no,
like
no,
that.
no.
Uh-uh.
Hang on, I'm getting to a
I
point.
will
Hang on a
shut it
second.
down. Go ahead.
Hang on a second.
Go
I'm
ahead.
talking about in the past, whenever, we would all go live
Oh,
together and you would be live for hours and people would get in the
yeah.
box and, we would kind of
Yeah.
hash it out. But your
Yeah.
lives were always a safe space. And we would just come in and hang out. And then let's not forget who Jana was a loyal fucking friend to on this app, Shannon. And Shannon took
Yeah.
advantage of Jana's kindness and she took advantage of Jana's heart. And that's why Jana doesn't give a fuck anymore. That's why Jana is standing on her shit and she's not apologizing for anything.
Or had an issue with anything I said last Saturday, be an adult and come to me privately. All right, woman to woman, whatever, man to woman, and I would have, I would have told you, I would have respected your opinion, what you had to say, because you kindly and adult-like actually came to me privately instead of holding bashing parties for days. Um, yeah, I mean, handle it behind the scenes. I don't, it's just ridiculous to do what they did. Again, if they came to me privately, individually, and said this something I said bothered them, I would have handled it. But when you're going to bash me for days on end, I'm not going to respect you. I'm going to not respect any of that because I would never do that to them. Never, never. I don't allow streaming in my life. Um, I just don't because it's just not something that I'm not saying, you guys do you on your own platforms, but for me, it's just opening trouble and hatred and more drama, and I'd rather not. I would just rather not. Again, it is what it is, but my gosh. No, I don't deal with much. Yeah, I don't deal with much anymore. It's just too much. It's just too much. Um, you know, and I don't hate anybody. I hope you guys know that. I don't hate anyone. Um, I just don't. I don't. Even people that have called pretty bad names, um, and post a video about me, I still don't hate you. I don't. I
I
don't hate
mean,
you.
I, I saw a few comments that really just, whenever I read y'all's comments on these videos, it infuriated me. Because once again, y'all are running 500 plus miles with something because you want to get clout off of it. And that's what it really fucking comes to. And not only that, you're tagging other people to see your video. Um, like, are you good? Y'all are really acting like Jana personally attacked you or your loved ones. And
I would never do
I
that.
saw a comment. No, no, you never would. And I saw a comment that said Jana should burn in the depths of hell. Like, what the fuck? And then, I saw another comment. You're a vile, disgusting piece of shit human, and blah, 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 blah. Please, again, think freely for yourselves and don't go with the masses or the flock mentality. Be your own person. Use your brain. Go
My
with your
DMs
heart
are my
and your
DMs are
instincts.
yeah, my DMs are open. I'm not I have more respect for someone to come to me individually and privately than I do for people, like I said, that have bash parties about one another. And it's not just me, it's about people have done it to a lot of different people on this app. Some, do they deserve it? Well, maybe, but is that going to do any good? No. Does it change that person? No. Does it make them be a better human being? If they did really, really bad things, right? And you all bash and bash and bash, that's not going to change them. For me, again, we're talking one live. That's it, just one.
I don't
And
even know what happened. What is it that was said, Jana, that got twisted?
it's not that things got twisted. I said some not so choice words when
Oh,
I
okay.
was upset with someone with Blue, and but Blue and I were in a mutual chat, mutual space, and they said they forgave me and hoped that I could forgive them, and I do, because I do forgive, I do give grace. That's just who I am.
Blue definitely has a way, and they really were well intentioned today with the live this morning, but they just don't have enough experience with that side to understand that it's never going to be what they want it to be. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right, yep.
And it's just better to just not, you're not going to change those people, it's
No,
it's hard to rationalize. Like, the most common thing I hear is, I don't understand, because you can't. It's not meant to be understood. It's not logical thinking.
no, you're
You're
right.
trying to put logic into this, and it's round peg, square hole. These people's only goal is chaos.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And the thing is, you made a good point right there. Um, People will hear something and then they need content, right? And
Hmm.
so that's what they do. And like I said, I've learned quite a bit about people this week. It's interesting, and I have a very good friend off this app, and he said to me, don't expect people to give you the same grace that you give them. That's not going to happen.
Exactly.
Don't have such high expectations on people, because just because you do, right? You are the way you are. They don't, everyone's individual, but they're not going to be like that, because people thrive off of drama on here.
Well, it's just like
Um,
with the ADHD, and I'm sure those of us who are can totally relate. And even if they're on the spectrum, like, the common sense that, like the logical thought process of, like, okay, this leads to this, it should be like evident, right? And these
right.
people will sit there, and it's like you went every way but the right way. Like, you
Yeah,
know what I mean? Like, what? I don't get it.
I don't either. I don't either. I really don't. But RT, I don't think it's something that we need to get, because the day I start making logical sense of the vile things that people do on this app is the day I'm out. Peace out.
Well, medically, you can talk. You know what I mean? Because, like, I, I can make sense of it, like, from a medical standpoint, and
Yeah,
from a human behavior, all of that. But still, it's maddening. It is fucking maddening to look at people and go, you're going to be stuck in a million human life cycles before you make it to the next part of the
Right.
universe because you are just not. Oh,
I know.
Darwinism should be a thing. I totally.
Darwinism.
We need to start taking the warning labels off of shit.
Take the word.
You want to
I love
insert
it.
something into an electrical socket that doesn't go there, you shouldn't need a warning. The only ones who need warnings not to put that there are children. And they have adults to tell them not to do that. And if adults do
Right?
it, well then damn it, that you deserved it. We need to
Yep.
quit saving everybody.
Yep, exactly. And also, um, we need to stop saying what people tell us to say, feel
Yeah.
the way how people tell us to feel.
So
Um, it's crazy.
I was asking Blue today, and I'm like, in any other world, would you let these people who behave in this manner around you? Everybody tiptoes around that group because they don't want to be dragged and harassed by them.
Uh-huh,
It's not
exactly.
that, oh, they haven't, and the most common thing I hear is, well, they haven't done anything to me personally. You don't have to do anything to me. You acting like a psycho, screaming, raging human in a box everywhere you go is enough for me to go, I don't really want to be associated with that.
Mm-hmm.
Your behavior is enough.
Right, right,
You don't need to do anything to me for me to know that you're not my type.
right,
And
right,
excusing
exactly.
somebody's behavior because that's the way they are is also not acceptable. Because you're not running
Exactly.
around in public like that because you would be fucking arrested for disturbing everybody's peace. So that's not
Exactly.
really the way you are.
Yeah,
It's not.
exactly.
It's
And
not. You're a
um,
business owner, you have customers. You're obviously not getting repeat customers if you treat them that way.
that's
You know what I
true.
mean?
Right,
Just common sense shit like that.
right, right. And people need to think about, okay, so they didn't like what I had to hear last Saturday. Okay, fine. I acknowledge that. You don't like it, but it doesn't mean that you decide that you're going to degrade me and say things that um, I know, for me, it didn't affect me the way that they wanted it to affect me. However, what got me the most, again, was the hypocrisy, the double standard. That's what got me. It really did. I mean, because I sit back and observe quite a bit and not say one word. And it's been interesting. It
It
really has.
is. It is. And that's really what I've been trying to do is just sit back and watch and just kind of see what's going on, and because I
Hmm.
would rather be in the chat the majority of the time anyway. I don't like hosting all the damn time.
See, I don't either, to be honest. I don't like I really don't. That's why I haven't well, the reason why I haven't gone live in a long time, and the only reason why I went live last Saturday is, well, I was pushed to a certain point. But before that, I took some time off from going live. I stayed behind the scenes for a few weeks because I was grieving, and my gosh. And so I don't understand. I guess for me, um, and I don't want to say, well, I don't want to focus on, well, people have said a lot worse or people have done than me. Um, Even though it is true, it's just mind-boggling because maybe frustrating, I guess. I just wish people would have came to me instead of bringing it, fully to alive and talking about it for hours and stuff like that. I just have more respect for those that would have taken the time just to DM me. My DMs are open. If they had something to say, they're open. You know, um, I wouldn't tell them to F off or go to hell or anything like that.
Yeah, but that's how you know it was for attention and not for anything meaningful. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Thank you. You know what? You said that the best. You are
People,
so right.
again, people don't think freely for themselves on this app. They go with the masses, and that's why, people that you've never personally done anything to, Jana, they ran with the flock, you know, because it's for attention. Hands down.
Well, because if I truly affected them the way that some of them are claiming to be, then you're absolutely right. They would have come to me. They would have come to me.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
150 fucking percent they would have.
Mm-hmm. And I need to keep thinking with that perspective. I need to keep that mindset. Um, I really do. Because yeah, yeah, that's actually coming to me loud and clear right now. I just thought about that. Thank you for you guys putting it that way. That is very true. Yep. I mean, I don't want to be the reason that people have content every week or every,
But think
you
about it.
know?
But think about it. Really think about it. If these people didn't have something to screenshot, throw up on a green screen record, if they weren't in group chats and felt like, they were going to out this person or that person, everybody on this app loves drama, especially, the awareness community, anti-scam, people that used to be associated with the shit. If they didn't have something to talk about on this app, what would their original content be? Would they have as
That's a
many
good
friends on this app?
question.
Would they have as many
So
followers?
fucking lutely nothing. Like I have to
True.
spend
Yep.
I have to spend my time now. So 4 years ago in El Paso, in real life, I ran into a scammer who was in the process of scamming some kids. That, like, I call them kids. They're like in their very early 20s, very naive,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
they were able to take this shit back and cancel the loan. But this guy got he would fake being a veteran with some phony ass stories, and we figured out who his name really was and found out he was absconded from parole out of
Oh,
Montana.
wow.
So we got him set up, got him sent back, and he went to prison and finished out his stint. And I made a Facebook thing about it and like was like, hey, spreading awareness on the guy, right? Well, then I get a hit a few years ago on that post from a lady in Washington. He stole her shit,
Whoa.
and he likes to hang out in the Pacific Northwest.
No,
Um,
I'm in the
and
Pacific Northwest.
Okay, well, you're
What
going to
the
be
heck?
wanting to pay attention to my stuff because that's
Okay.
what I'm doing on my days off is the research on his current pictures. Because what he did then is he
Oh,
stole.
did you post a picture of him before?
I was
Or in your
live
live?
about
Did
it.
you show it
Yeah,
in your live?
yep,
I
him.
saw, I saw. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So he raped a woman this time after he got out of
Oh
prison after
my
this 2 year
gosh.
stint for stealing another bunch of shit, but he didn't have the title, which is what got him hemmed up. They let him out and he bolted. And he's got
Whoa.
somebody's Ducati and a Hummer. He's a Facebook marketplace scammer. So if you're selling shit like that on the
Oh.
boats, motorcycles, campers, and shit like that, he does like fraudulent wire transactions, makes it look like it went through and then it didn't. You know what I mean? Like all that kind of
Holy
shit. And
cow.
then you wind up without your stuff because he sells it and he takes the cash on it. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh.
Uh huh. This guy is a menace to fucking society. So that's what I'll be doing with real life scammer awareness. You know what I mean? Like
And
that's the
he's up
kind of.
here in the Pacific Northwest?
Yeah, he's been a lot in Idaho and Montana in his
Oh
time.
my gosh.
Yellowstone. Girl, I have had veterans contact me who had shit stolen from him by him in the late 80s, including their identity.
What? Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
So I'll be investing my time in some real life awareness of a real life piece of shit dirtbag scammer. While these people continue to make up shit on TikTok.
Grammy D is asking who, Archie.
His name is David Gene Ford, but apparently during this last stint in prison, he legally changed his name to Thor Haraldson. It is on my journey of a combat veteran
Thor.
spouse. Yes, Thor.
What?
Yeah. So it's on my journey of a combat veteran spouse Facebook page, but I have time off this weekend, so I'm going to be like doing shit on TikTok and
There you
pushing it
go.
all over social media with the fucking hashtags because everybody finds my journey of a combat veteran spouse article when they search this motherfucker's name. So
Oh, wow.
so I'm going to start using that platform again to push his face everywhere because I don't want another woman. So Harold, yeah, no, it's not even spelled that way. Hang on, I'm gonna put it in the chat. Harold,
Jeez Louise.
it's so stupid. Um, I I think it was like this. You make me a burger and a hot dog. Just make all the burgers with cheese on mine, and make all the hot dogs because I'll just reheat them. Sorry, I just got home. I've
That's
been through.
okay. That's crazy.
Yeah, he is. Like this dude is a world class fucking creep.
Sounds
And
like it.
as soon as I relax, it's like I was sitting there the other night. I finally got done with some more TikTok bullshit, and I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm sitting there and I'm doing my little seek and find puzzle game. And I look over and I see my business suite go off for Facebook, and I'm like, motherfucker. And I can see the beginning of the message, and I'm like, damn it. I was just going to kick back and relax and enjoy my game. This is not what I wanted to do today.
It's crazy. It is crazy.
But I'm the one who's kind of got the most information and dug the most on the punk. So,
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing because
yeah.
that's a scary thought. I mean, you know what's crazy is there's quite a bit of people like him. Um,
There are, and you
yeah,
find a lot of them on that Facebook marketplace, which is
I
why it's
bet.
always advisable to be very, very careful.
Oh, I've even told my son, he's
No
bought a couple
wire
things from
transfers.
Market, right, right, and he's even to go and meet someone, I always tell,
Mm-hmm.
him to be
Police
careful
station.
because,
Yeah.
yeah, he's bought a couple things, before, and I always worry, I'm just like, hey, you never know. I don't care if it's a guy or a girl, you
Well,
never
that's where
know.
this dude lurks around. That's where he is usually scamming veterans and military. You know what I
Ooh,
mean?
okay,
Like
that makes him even
that's
more
who
of a
he
scum.
targets. Yep, that's who he fucking
Wow.
targets. And he runs around with this story that he's a former Navy pilot and he flew this whole thing. And I'm like, that wasn't even a fucking campaign. You know what I mean? Like, this is not even
Mm-hmm.
believable. That anybody in the
Wow.
military with any kind of knowledge would be able. I was just a
Right.
fucking veteran spouse with no service history. You know what I mean? And I was like, this is
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah.
And that made,
That's crazy.
that was my red flag with the dude and what
Right.
freaking got my spidey senses going. And of course, this is how I started digging on people was because of him.
Yep.
And I
It's a
dug up
good
a
thing
lot.
though. Um,
I
I
did.
think people should be aware of that because it seems, I could be wrong when I say this, but if I'm not mistaken right now, but it seems like it's getting worse.
It is because society is very, like, so everybody's like, I don't understand. These people are fucking miserable. They're miserable. Normal, healthy minded people do not run
Mm-hmm.
around on social media behaving in this manner. My
That's right.
roommate goes around and watches memes of cats and Nintendo. He's a year older than
Right?
me. You know what he looks at this shit, like I kind of tell him what's going on, and he's like, "Oh my fucking god!" You know what I mean? Like this shit's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
why when you call the police or anybody else with a normal brain, they're like, "Turn it off." You know what I
Right,
mean? They don't get it.
right. They do. They'll just say, well, if you're
Shut it off.
bothered by this or that so much, then just don't go on the app. Just stay away from the app. But there's quite a bit of shady people on this earth that
There are, and
yeah.
to some extent, people need to deal with some self control. You don't have to acknowledge the
Mm-hmm.
trolls that come in your chat. You know what
Right.
I mean? I quit acknowledging a lot of the people that are currently causing drama right now, and you know what they don't do? Really show up in my chats anymore because I'm no fun.
Well,
I
you know
don't
what?
I don't
Um,
entertain them.
I don't either, and I think that you know, the things that people take serious on this app is just above and beyond. Like we're talking like little slightest
I
something
know.
that gets said and they run with it for days. And
But it's a parasocial world. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
this is a
yeah,
pseudo reality for people. They get off of
yeah,
fucking work, and the first thing they want to do is go hang out on TikTok, not with their kids.
right. And again, if I know for me, this app used to be something as an outlet for me, right?
Yeah,
As just right, just
it was a creative outlet.
yeah, that's all that I knew. I was not introduced to drama, so to speak, for a good 4 years on this app. Maybe, well, about 3.5 years. I didn't, know all the drama that really happened. And
I
then when
had
I
to
knew,
Google how a TikTok live worked and what it was about because I started falling into these ASMR lives, and I'm like, what the fuck is all this screaming, battling bullshit? Because it was like in the middle of COVID when I downloaded it because I heard everybody using it, and I'm stuck in hotel rooms and shit, and I really didn't even make any content. I made a couple videos here and there, you know what I mean?
yeah, yep,
But my followers from my other social media platforms are what built me able to go live because they had TikTok, and I just used to share all of my platforms.
right.
So that's really how I got involved. And then the one girl that I interviewed from Laredo, she had kind of a big platform on TikTok. So
Mm-hmm.
that's I think when I started utilizing it more is after I talked to her and interviewed her after they
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
tortured her husband.
I remember when it went into when people started battling. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, like all the screaming and the raging. Like even now, there's this one girl with some fucked up teeth from England, and God, she gets on my fucking nerves. And she's always in my FYP, and I'm like, what? The English already have terrible teeth. Like this girl, it's just like extra. It's
Great, RT.
extra.
Now you're gonna be
Ruby,
dragged
her
through the
name
mud.
is Ruby.
You're
Her
gonna be
name is
dragged through the
Ruby.
mud on this app now.
I
Watch
don't
RT.
give a fuck.
RT's picking on people with bad teeth.
I have bad teeth. I don't give a shit. Um, but she's a huge. She's always in the drama, is what I was getting at. Like
Oh, is
even this
she?
chick
Is
with some
she?
fucking crazy ass teeth
I'll
is
tell you
always
what.
screaming at somebody in a
It's
box.
gotta be exhausting for
It is.
everybody that does this. That's gotta be exhausting.
um won't like what is the end game, what is all that shit, and it
Yeah,
they got up with their very vile mouth in a box today while people were voicing their opinions about the vile mouth, and let's just say oh lordy.
it led from one thing to another.
Yep,
Is that what I'm
Blues did
hearing?
not have control of their lives. Go with God. Yeah. How long for those to cook, John? Okay, I'm just heating up the oven for fries,
Hi,
which will be
Brian.
20.
It can, yeah, listen, we're all human. We might say things out of anger, we might say things out of turn, but, but if if it got said, then you got to stand 10 toes deep on 10 toes firm on that and own
Yeah.
it. You have to, and I do. I own it. Again, you know, if it wasn't for the bash parties, maybe I would see it in a different way, but I'm not now. They already put
Yeah,
me on timeout. They punished me, so thank you.
however,
Appreciate it,
however, however they want to take it that
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
Those who know you know what you meant, and
exactly,
let's
exactly.
normalize not trying to validate our feelings and how we
Thank
and our
you.
intent on the internet. You just
Thank you.
authors don't sit there at the end of a book and write a novel about their intent. You
That's
know what I
true.
mean? If you read a book and you listen to a whole story, not cherry pick it out, like it's your responsibility to do your fucking research.
Right. You're right.
And if you're telling a story and that's what they want to take away from it, that's on them.
Right.
They assumed a
Yep.
lot, and if you want to make a story out of it, the best thing to do is not respond. Ignore it.
You're right. You're right.
Because the more
You're
that you
right.
give it attention, it just keeps going, and then they pick out more of what you're trying to say in your explanation to weaponize
That's
against you
true.
further.
You know
It'll
what?
never
That's
end.
true.
It
That's
never ends.
true. I posted 2 videos replying to um not so nice comments, and today I actually took them down. And I was telling Violet, I was saying, I could bring a couple things here to the app on the live, but it's just not me. Um, I don't need to do that. I don't need to speak on other people. I don't need to do any of that anymore. Like I said, I held one live and said some not so nice things, but I did not continue it, and it's not like I, fought back and fought back and fought back. I don't need to.
You don't need
Um,
to. You
Absolutely
uh-uh.
not.
It just makes you look worse the more that you
It
come out here to
does.
try to defend yourself. You look guilty,
Exactly.
and that's what it's designed to do. If you stop and look at how human behaviors operate and the pack
Mm-hmm.
mentalities, and you kind of transcend above the idiocracy of the TikTok mentality, because like
That's
that's what it
true.
is. Like, this is idiocracy here. And then you
Yeah.
have like elementary school, and then you have
Mm-hmm.
junior high, high school, university. Like, we need to transcend up through what we
Oh,
already
Blue, I
know.
know. I know, Blue. Sorry, RT. No, Blue, I
Yeah, no, no,
know.
no,
I
Blue. We
know.
were just kind of discussing like the
This isn't
events
about,
of.
yeah.
No, no, no. This is not about you at all. I
Uh-uh.
was
Uh-uh.
just in shock of how Blue. I was just explaining, like, yeah, Blue invited me to some peaceful lives at night, and then I go in there the other night, and they're like, "Yeah, this is a drama live RT," and then I'm like, "Wait," because I didn't know Faith, right? I was just telling the story, Blue, and I'm like, "Wait, is that the Faith, Blue?" And then this morning, like, I'm trying to explain what your intent originally was, which you know how things happen. Yeah,
It
and Blue
took a
just
quick
ended it. Yeah,
left.
it fucking curveballed as I told them it would, which is why I got down. I saw it coming. I was like, nope,
Yeah, I don't know what
bye.
happened. I have no idea what
I
happened
already know
today.
what happened. Blue let the vile side of TikTok up in the box.
Oh man. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
I told you not to do that, Blue. There is no rational, calm conversation with that particular human. It doesn't exist. Not on this app. Maybe if you visit the store. Yeah,
That used to
AJ.
happen to me with my lives used to get taken
Well,
over
it's
big
the
time
group of
before.
people that took it over is the problem.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I have a few crash outs of that same group of people in Petty's Boxel. If you guys want to relive any of that, let me know and I'll send you the private links on YouTube of the crash outs in that box last year. If you need to weaponize any of that, like just let me know. Whoever wants clips to
Oh
make fucking
man.
shit videos, but yeah, because
Good night, Sammy. Thank you for being here.
there was lovely things said in Pastor's Live that day.
Mm. Well, I guess he's following suit this week too, because yeah.
But if you stop and look, Mallory had some really good points, and so did Smash. You know, like the numbers are down. There's really like compared to what Pastor used to pull in their lives, they are not pulling that no more.
Because
Even
people are sick of his
they
crap.
are sick of the crap. They're seeing it. They saw what happened with the last group, and it just continues to happen. And the voting
Mm-hmm.
people, you know what I mean? Like they
Mm-hmm.
they were like he had a whole bunch of people in there for like the financial advice stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and he quit doing all that, and now it's the drama again.
Because that was boring, right? Right?
Hmm
So had
But
to
there
bring up
was
the
people
drama and stuff.
utilizing that information. You know what I mean?
Were
Like
they really?
there was people that was helping. Do you know how much
Really?
like yeah? But
Hmm.
they're the fucking ones who aren't spending their money and attention on this app and wasting their time.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So he doesn't get a return on his investment of his time on this app. The only thing that you get a return of your time on is drama.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Hmm
And off the app I was saying, this week I was saying, I'm not gonna give what they want. And that was for me to go live and, them stream me and then fight, 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 fight. That wasn't gonna happen. That just was not gonna happen. I said what I had to say. I don't want to be mean to anybody. I just, like I said, I said some not so choice words last Saturday. That was one live. It is what it is. We are human. We um unintentionally may hurt someone's feelings. We may not. Again, if it truly, truly, truly bothers someone or people and it truly deeply hurt them, like we said, they wouldn't have had bash parties. They should have and would have came directly to me.
I made up a rule. If you want to fight and argue with me and waste my time, it's a galaxy for 5 minutes. I'm setting a timer,
I love it.
and
That's
after that, it's please deposit more tokens or galaxies, or we're
that's
gonna
it. A
disconnect the
universe,
call.
a
That's
universe
all
for
you get.
10 minutes. No, I'm just
That's
kidding.
that'll get you a whole hour right off the bat. But it's at least a galaxy for 5 minutes. I am not doing this shit with people. I am not streaming somebody's live to sit and argue with
Heck
you.
no. Heck
I
no.
am not doing none of that. And if you want to send flying monkeys over, I have mods that just know how to block you and I can ignore your ass. I do it all the time.
It was
I'm
so
moving
funny.
on. I will sit here.
I saw a comment saying they're going to be looking for me in the streets. I'm like, well, all right. Am I supposed to, do you want my address? What do you want? It's so
Like, I will sit
dumb.
here with my hidden picture
But we were
puzzle
in a
game.
live. Oh, sorry. Sorry,
Oh, it's
RT.
all right, honey. No, you go ahead, baby. You go right ahead.
I was going to say, we were in a mutual live tonight, and those people that were posting that and saying all that shit Didn't say a goddamn thing.
Didn't
Just
say
saying, like,
one word.
Never
not
do.
a single
They'll be
thing.
looking for you in the streets. It cracks me up when they say that. It's like, all right, the TikTok streets that don't exist. All right. Is this
I
like
want to.
Narnia or
I do
what?
want to tell all of you except Megan, Megan, where are you? How the fuck did you wind up at the wrong funeral home, number one? I
Oh
laughed
my gosh, I
so
saw that.
fucking
That was
hard when I heard that. I'm like, that is something I would do, bitch. It's
Oh,
so
me too.
something
I
I
told
would
Violet the
do.
same thing. Yeah, when we saw that and heard about it, I told Violet, I said I would have done that. Oh my God, I would have done that. Easily I would have done.
I want, even though you guys had thanked me for being there and using my platform, I want to thank you for keeping it as
No, I don't know. I don't, listen, if people thought that I went off, after last Saturday night, if people think that I was like, um, not thinking about things, of course I was. I don't like to be mean. I don't like to, do
yeah, I
that.
don't feel good. I usually get aggravated and short like I did with you that day when I'm overstimulated, frustrated, and just at
That
my
can
wits' end.
happen.
And I
Yeah.
shut it all down. So I do
Yeah.
appreciate how you came to me because that was like, okay, cool, like wrong person,
Yeah.
but everybody gets lumped into one big group in my brain when
Right.
it's
Right.
overstimulated, and it's like
That can
anybody who comes to
happen.
it just does it because this and
Yeah.
a lot of folks don't realize until you are a host or in a
Uh-oh.
box, like how much
Yeah.
pressure you know what I mean.
Exactly. Exactly. And I, again, like I was told, I can't expect people to show the same grace as I do or, anyone else. It's just not going to happen, especially if they use other people's lives as content. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? That's not going to stop anything. Hi Blue, I see you in the box.
We're just waiting.
How
Okay.
how how are you doing, Blue?
I'm all right. I'm angry about the live this morning.
I'm sure you are, because it was completely not what your intent was, and it took a. I get it. I
I
tried.
have
That's
no
why I just
idea what
bailed.
happened.
You
I
were
was just
not
trying to
gonna
stand
just.
up for Monster. It was all.
Yeah, it just all went
Oh,
left, and that group. It's just better not to speak of them. You'll
Yeah.
summon them.
Um.
That's just why I left. I was like, I'll be down here. I don't acknowledge these people. I just
yikes.
don't. And that's my best advice for monsters. Stop acknowledging their existence. It's hard. It really is. They try to be seen. They wear like orange, like hazmat orange.
Yeah, I heard. I absolutely adore Monster, right, wrong, and different. I know people, we all have our opinions, and I understand that, but I actually understand her. And even if you don't like someone, that does not give you the excuse to um, decide, dictate, judge on any type of mental health situation.
Yeah, and like I'm
That's
just gonna
not
shut up.
okay,
Yeah,
right?
I'm
Because
just
I'm
gonna
gonna,
shut
yeah,
up.
It's
No,
gonna raise a lot of people's blood pressure, I'm
it
sure, you know.
is, but it's honestly not even for the reasons that people think. It's just that I've dealt
Yeah.
with this for the past 2.5 years, so I
Oh.
know a lot more, and it's like this isn't the never-ending story. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm just gonna shut up. This is not. You know what I mean? Like it's been like what I'm the one who messaged Karma T today. She's the one who ran the Reddit page that was being referred to, and they were in your chat trying to confirm to you that yes, indeed, that was posted. Um, but I actually messaged Karma, and she was like, "They're still going on about this," and I'm like, "Yeah, girl." She goes, "Oh my god," because this has been going on for fucking months.
Oh
We
man.
all got tired of it and bailed on
Who's
the
Karma
story.
T? I don't know who that
So
is.
Karma Jess, she runs a Reddit page, a tea with Katie and Karma. That's where all of our tea on our side goes for our,
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah. Yep.
Okay, gotcha. All
So
right.
she's our tea page, and Karma's a pretty fair person. So if there's ever anything posted, you can message her and TTDQ, which is it's a TikTok Drama Queens Exposed. That's their YouTube. Um,
Okay.
then that's where we post, we have lives on our side posted. If
Okay.
RT hasn't
Okay.
reported the shit out of it yet.
Right. Gotcha.
If somebody doesn't want to comply with my request, because I've actually taken all my content down off my pages. That's why I get tired of these
Oh,
pages. I have authorized Karma to post certain things that I do and train to post my stuff on her Patreon. So
okay. Okay.
that's who I've
See, you know what's
authorized.
crazy is I don't know half the things of what goes on this app. I
Well,
really
I
don't.
got trained to
I
do
don't.
Patreon, and I guess Petty started one after the fact, which I thought was kind of funny because it's me who gave Train the suggestion because she started doing like really funny AI content and
Uh-huh.
skits, and she's really investing a lot of time and money. I said, you need to protect your interest from these reported assholes on the internet, like myself, because I was getting ready to take her one YouTube channel. I rescinded my copyrights. Um, but I explained to her, and now she's doing a lot better. A lot, and we have a area that's not at risk of constantly being fucking reported, and it's an
Right.
income generator to pay for all these apps that she's having, like because I think she uses Hedra and
Uh-huh.
something else to help her out, but all
Uh-huh.
of that just makes for her to be able to make more content of better quality. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, and
Okay.
she's working on a brand, and it's just a way to protect herself from, because she lost her TikTok shop on her main because of false reporting. That money is
See,
still
that's
stuck in
not
there.
right. That's not right.
It fucking isn't. And I was like,
No.
look, this is what you need to do. So I find
Right.
it
There's no
real.
reason to do that. People shouldn't
Well,
do that kind of stuff.
my question is, how long has Petty had his?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything more about him as far as past some of the lives that I've seen or some things that I've heard, but I don't know anything else about him.
Yeah, I
Nothing.
got wind of that last night, and that's something that I like. Me and fucking Train have been working on for her platform. So it's really funny. I'm like, fucking copycat. RT got all these good ideas out here. Y'all just be hating me.
Hey, take it as a compliment if they copy. You know what I mean?
Oh, I
You know what
do
I'm saying?
anymore. Like the more
Yeah.
that they hate on me, I'm like, yeah, I must have fucked you up somehow with
You
your
must have done something
plans.
right.
Yeah, must have thrown a monkey wrench in somewhere.
That happens. It does. It does
Oh
happen.
well, damn.
Like I said, as long as I've been on this app, I sure learned a lot more things this week. Just sitting back and observing and listening and yeah. hmm But again, you know, um, I've heard some nice, not nice things, and but it's okay because at the end of the day, I still forgive, and um, I'm not going to hold alive and name each and everybody that, said not so nice things. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that to anyone. at all. And I'm
I
not going to be mean to anybody. You know what I
I
mean?
forgive
Knowing what I
people.
know.
I
Uh-huh.
forgive people once, but if it's a continuous problem, like you
Mm-hmm. That's
know,
true.
like this shit with Blue and Dalton that's been going on. Like Blue's really been trying to be like, but then they did get a little shit talk going on the other night. I was watching both of the two of them, and it's like, you know.
Oh my goodness.
But I've been
Blue, would you
watching
like
that since
to speak on that?
Not
Blue's
really.
like, I'm afraid to speak.
I
Period.
don't
I
blame
don't
you.
entertain Dalton anymore.
I was watching it from the night it broke out. Like I was following this 4 or 5 days before the rest of the app really realized Blue and Dalton were going at it last year. So I was
I
just bored
remember
sitting
that.
there.
I remember that.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
was bored sitting in my room doing the tabloid one night and all that shit was going on. And I'm like, oh God, I had 3 devices fucking recording
It's a
lives
love-hate
everywhere.
situation, I think.
It definitely is.
Um, I came up here because I'm gonna be respectful.
Okay.
I just thought maybe we could have a chat about what happened.
Okay. Okay.
Um, you know, I'm choosing just like you chose to forgive me, right?
Right.
Take away that some of the words that you said hurt, right?
Right. I understand. And I apologize for that. I
And
do.
I know
Genuinely.
I just want that's all I wanted was to talk to you.
Okay. That's okay. Okay. See, Blue, I have more respect for you for coming to me and um talking like this. This is what this is how it should happen. It
Right.
should happen like this, because there's no way on earth I would hold another live and continue on and continue on. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to you or anybody. Um, I wouldn't. I acknowledge that yes, there were things that I should have not said that because if I don't care who it is, who it is, who you are. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. I don't like that. It doesn't sit with me well. I don't ever think it's okay at all. So, was I pushed a little bit to the certain point? Yes. However, I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't. And I never wanted to take it any further at all. I hope you know that.
Yeah, I can respect that. I'm just kind of like I know that I told you to shut up in that live and it upset you and I do apologize. Um
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And I
um
apologize for saying some not so nice things in my life. Yeah, yeah, I
I just have
apologize.
to say I appreciate you not repeating them and being
No way,
respectful of that.
Jose.
I appreciate that.
who?
Because when I asked her what was said, because I really didn't know what happened, I just kept hearing her name get thrown around. She has not repeated whatever was said out of respect for you. So
Yeah,
That's
no.
exactly right.
I know that she feels bad for what she said. I think the biggest issue here is like it's already done and over with. I think the one issue is that some people are going to be upset still with the comment that you did make. Um,
They can be if they so choose,
right, right,
if they want to. But the thing is um it's not my burden to carry.
right,
They had every right and they could have made a choice to, if I personally hurt them with my words last weekend, they're more than welcome to come to me privately in DMs and I can discuss it with them. I'm not going to tell them off. I'm not going to shut them out. None of that. If it truly whatever I said may have hurt their feelings or hurt them personally. Um, it wasn't directed at anybody else. So if they want to, if it still bothers them, my DMs are open. They always have been.
Right.
My life, I'm right here too. I'm right here, and the only person that's come to me is you.
To be fair, I didn't even know you were alive until
You didn't?
until you popped up on my For You page. No.
Oh, I'm on. Oh, great. I'm on the For You page.
Yeah, I
Great.
switched accounts and you popped up on my For You page, so I didn't know that
Wait a
you
minute,
were
just a
alive.
minute. Jessica, it's not about hurt feelings. It's that you said something derogatory. Again, that statement was not towards anybody that they're taking it to. They're taking it to a whole different level, and that had nothing to do with that at all. At all, Jessica. So, they're just words. It's your problem if you're offended. What? Oh, yeah. So you
Yeah,
don't feel
words
you
are just
people,
words. Yeah, words are just words. You choose to be offended by them, I think, is what that
Jessica, no, I do not. The only person
do
that I
you
owe an
feel that
apology to is Blue,
is
and that's
blue.
it.
Jessica, do you feel that you are owed an apology? And if so, why?
Yeah, yeah, I'd like to hear that one. No one said you're not allowed to speak.
Answer the question now, Jessica. You've asked enough questions. Answer the question. Do you feel that Jessica is owed an apology by Jana? And if so, why?
Wait, whoa, 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 whoa.
That's
Wait a
what
minute.
you think, and that's your opinion, Jessica. And your thoughts and opinions are not facts, and they don't define Jana's reality. And you're going to have to accept that.
The way, see, that's exactly what I mean, Jessica. I wasn't, who was I? Listen and listen clearly, okay? You ready? Do you honestly think that I'm going to allow you or anyone else tell me what I should or should not do? And if I do apologize, it is going to be fake. I am not going to mean it. Okay? I'm not. Who I spoke on is right here in my box, and we're talking right here. Doesn't always equate to how people, that's their problem, not mine. That's their problem.
Am I echoing?
No,
Okay, sorry. My box lit up and I wasn't even talking.
that's okay.
Um, so I'm reading these comments, and like I said, I'm not here to fight.
No, I
Um,
know, I know.
Off and quit allowing. And that's what happened with Blue today. Is the
Okay.
comments, yeah, because this person is baiting you. Their opinion is their opinion, and they've stated it, and you do not need to defend how you feel to anybody but Blue. And they can, I would just turn the comments off while you guys talk. That way it's not third party interference.
I was just saying that, and I understand that you're like, you're not. How do I say this? Because I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
You were very upset that night that you said what you said, right?
Yes.
You were worked up. You were angry.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand that you said it to the people, or you said it to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in the same sentence, you did say the people that support me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to replay it, right?
No, but again, um, if they want to take it as for the life of me, and no offense to you, Blue, it's not directed to you at
I
all,
know.
but those who took it to the point where they're offended or hurt, um, I'm gonna I'm gonna learn how to knit. I'm gonna knit you some blankies, and I'm gonna safety pin a binky to it because you know how many times people have said things like that, and if you guys are taking that personal, then I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. Out of all the stuff that was, said, and it's just it's mind-boggling to me. It really is. It really truly is. I don't know. I don't know. Not the
I
blanket, right? Good
I
God.
want to know if these people police the public's speech in everyday life when they hear the same things being said. Do you feel comfortable stopping a complete stranger and pulling this shit? Because I bet you're afraid of getting your teeth knocked out.
Yep.
So
Yep.
let's just put that into perspective.
That's a good point, RT. That's a good point. Um, if people think that what I said was so bad, I challenge you to go over to a whole different side of TikTok and see how long you last over there because my gosh. Um, I again, I don't owe anybody else an apology. I just don't, and I won't. I won't do it. I'm not going to do it. I refuse. Absolutely refuse. I absolutely refuse. You know what's funny, RT, is I've been live for a couple hours, I think, and do I see anybody in here that has a problem with me? Nope.
Absolutely nobody. And that's what like your is your inbox full?
Nope.
Okay, then that's how little anybody but Jessica really cares. And all it is between you and Blue. Um,
Exactly.
this little
Exactly.
pseudo reality world from like words, and thoughts. It's just like, do you harass Muslims for not believing in like the Catholic religion? Like just because they don't
Right.
think the same way you do? No. People have lost tolerance to different thoughts and ideas. Like you can tolerate and accept somebody who thinks and views things differently than you do. I know people all the time who refuse to accept pronouns, but then I watch their actions. You know what I mean?
Right.
They
Right.
might stand against like this idea of pronouns, however they
Right.
still respect the choice. You know what I mean? Like I watch the
That's
behavior
that's
in real
exactly
life.
that's me. That's
They
me.
don't
Exactly.
drag the person and make derogatory comments to them and treat them like less than. They treat them as an equal, even if they don't understand what this whole world is that that they're not part of. So
Exactly.
you really have to look at all of that as a bigger picture instead of cherry picking a storyline.
Right. Right. And that's exactly what happened. And again, um, you know, the only person that I needed to talk to was Blue. I don't need,
Mm-hmm.
I don't owe anybody else an explanation about any of that. You know what I mean? And and this is towards everybody, be unapologetically you, but doesn't mean you have to be a toxic, vile piece of crap on here and bash people for days and days. I mean, that's not okay.
My
That's how they retaliate. That's how they clap back. I mean, that's unnecessary.
if I'm at the
Absolutely unnecessary.
if I am at the point where I am gonna like really say something, I just drop. I don't care if she's a runner, she's a
Right?
track star. No, her mouth is about to get fired. She is saving her account. I
She's
don't.
choosing the nonviolent way. Just let her
Yeah,
be.
I am choosing. Mm-hmm.
Just
I'm
let
gonna
her
go
be,
deal.
guys.
Yep, I will end the live, and that's what Blue did today.
That's
They
a
just
good
ended
thing.
it because it got out of control. It was like, nope.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was the best thing for them to do. I think that
I
was the
think
best
so
advice.
too.
Yeah.
I think
Um,
so too.
and don't ever care what these people, as soon as you start caring what they think is when you start having problems.
You know what? Actually, I used to. I used to, and from what I've learned through being on this app, um, I don't anymore. I don't. And especially if they're going to use
Hmm.
what I said last Saturday as something to take deeply personal and run with it. Have fun, babes. You have
If
fun at that because I'm over here living my regular life and it doesn't involve any of them. So
if people are looking for their feelings to get hurt, they won't have to like search far on this app
true,
to do any of that.
right?
You can be
Right?
a part of something and be a victim in any group.
Isn't that the truth?
It is. And that's what these like lonely chat members who just want a place to belong
Yeah.
do. And it's like you don't
Mm-hmm.
have to do that. You know, if you just type in your common interests in the search bar, you'll find people that are just like you. If
Right.
you
And
just keep
you know, Blue brought up the fact that what I said about his supporters. First of all, I don't know all of his, or Blue, sorry, them. I don't know all of their supporters, number one, first and foremost. Second, if they took that to heart, again, I'm going to start going into business. I'm going to start knitting blankets. I'm going to safety pin a little binky to them. I'll put my Cash App in the bio.
and then you're going to send them to Megan's daycare. Who's going to make the adult pacifiers?
Violet's gonna pack all the snacks for them. We got this. We all got this. We got this.
Jana, can I be honest about something right now?
What? Oh, shoot.
I'm not, it has nothing to do with this. I'm just having a really bad night.
I know, honey. I know. I'm sorry. I know, honey. I
You
know.
okay, Violet?
She's having a rough couple of days.
Oh, honey.
Um, I'm sorry, Jana.
Oh,
Do
Violet.
you
No,
want
no,
her
no,
to
no,
end
no.
and call you, honey?
I can.
That's
Well, I
what
mean,
friends
you're
are
good.
for.
You're good.
No,
You're
do you?
good.
No,
No,
I will end
no,
right
ma'am.
now.
No,
Right
ma'am.
now.
We're just sitting here shooting the shit. You're more important in your friendship. If you need her, you fucking tell her. Ain't nobody gonna be mad.
I will end this right now.
You're okay, Jana.
Do you want to
You're
talk
fine.
about it on here or do you want
I
me?
mean,
I
I
will
kind of
call you
do.
right now.
I
Okay,
kind of
okay,
do. I kind of do.
okay, okay.
Kind of do.
It's all yours. Go ahead. I'm right here.
Um, uh,
I love you
uh,
very much. I'm right here. I'm right here.
please don't say his name, though. Okay, Jana? Like,
Absolutely not. I'm right here. I'm gonna mute up. Go ahead and say things. I will be right here. There's no, you
um,
know that I respect everyone's privacy. There is absolutely no way would I say his name. Absolutely not.
and I just want everyone to know I'm safe. I'm okay. Uh, my parents are right down the road. You know, like if I need them, I need them. But I'm having a lot of struggles in my relationship right now. And I just feel like I'm losing myself fighting for something that isn't there anymore. And I have a very toxic mother-in-law who has brainwashed my husband, and he's totally changed towards me. I feel like he thinks I'm his enemy, and I don't ever speak about this on here, but I'm at my wit's end. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not suicidal or anything like that. Me and Jana talk every day. Me and Mama T talk every day. I talk to Shelby. Um, But I'm just really disappointed. Like, I feel like it's getting to a point of abuse, and I don't want to leave him. I really fucking don't want to leave him.
Violet, can I say something?
What, Janet?
Okay. I just read your text. Did you know that if you temporarily leave, it's not leaving him, it's leaving the problem. And sometimes in life, it requires even a separation just for a time. And it will also speak volumes that you are not going to tolerate what I just read.
I know that, Jana, but at the same time, I have abandonment issues. You know what I mean? It's really fucking hard.
I know, honey, but when someone treats you the way that he has treated you, that's abandonment as well.
Violet, are you seeing
Abandoning the lie or the love, abandon the respect. Go ahead, Archie.
a therapist right now at all?
My mom wants to put me back in therapy,
I
but I'm
think
not
you need
working
to.
right now. Yeah, RT, I've been through a lot in my life, and I'm sorry. I'm not trying to trauma dump. I'm not trying to down the
Nope,
vibe.
nope, and I
There's no
can
such
tell
thing
it's
as
trauma.
trauma dumping in
No,
my life. No such
well,
thing.
no, and that's
Ever.
what you're you're walking a fine line of the trauma, and I don't want you to like make irrational decisions because of PTSD. We tend to operate from the wrong batch of emotions when we make decisions during these times.
And we also tolerate a lot more too, more than we should
Exactly, and I
sometimes. Yeah.
and I and I think the professional in your life to help guide you through this to make it, decisions that are best for you,
Yeah.
I
is
know.
what
And
you need.
only you.
Yeah,
Um, it's always me. I'm the problem, right? It's always me. It's
Honey,
always
I'm
me.
so
It's
sorry. I'm so sorry, Violet. I'm
and
so
tonight
sorry.
I had my face grabbed. Uh, and I was told that if I don't leave, I'm gonna find out what the devil is. Um,
Oh.
Shit was thrown. Um, and uh, he threatened to put a lit cigarette out on my chest. I was shoved,
I'm
and
gonna
he was waist.
recommend that you
Violet,
file.
do you remember when I said do you remember when I said if that was the way that the behavior was when you shared before, and now I remember when I said it can lead to exactly what it led to tonight?
She, Violet, you need to document this. You do need to file a
I have
police report.
recordings. I have
Oh, you
recordings.
poor
But
thing.
you need
Violet,
to
I'm
file a
so
police report.
sorry.
You need to get it on paper. You need to create a paper trail.
I don't want to do that too. Like, I don't want
Well,
to do that.
Violet,
Violet.
nice guys finish last, and there's a reason that we say this is because you will starve yourself to watch somebody who gives like no care or concern about your feelings or your well-being. Um, I've been through this because I was married to a veteran. You don't abandon your soldier, you know what I mean? And I felt
I
that
wish
even
I lived
though
closer. I swear I wish I lived closer.
I struggled with this feeling for a good 2 years after our separation until I realized this motherfucker treated me like absolute shit. And you don't see this until you get out and you are disgusted with yourself at what you allowed somebody to treat you like. You need to get out of the situation so you can look at it, but you definitely need to get this on paper regardless of how you feel. You need to not operate on feelings right now. That's a big
Um,
no-no.
my my mother, she is literally 3 minutes down the road. So is my stepdad. I promise y'all, I'm safe right now. I'm safe, but I'm kind of speaking about it on here
It's
because
okay because if one person, hears this and thinks, you know what, I'm going through the same thing. I need to, do something about this. I need to get out of here. Or maybe it will give them courage to make that move because I was in a very physical, abusive marriage, and I had to sneak out like it's even the night, packing little by little, so that he wouldn't notice, you name it. And I'm telling you right now, if it's this way, that's not going to stop.
I know that, and my mom has been begging me for years to come home. And
No.
Janny, you know the backstory. Like,
Door closes, it is a completely different hell that that person lives. It is absolutely insane inside a veteran household of a combat veteran.
and
Yeah, it
Oh
is.
God.
and
Absolutely.
his dad passed away in 2017, and I just feel like I've been on the outside ever since.
Yeah.
Like I felt like we we could work through that, but then his mother, who is on disability, um, she became the third wheel in our relationship, and she fucking
Mhm.
hates my guts. She fucking hates
Violet,
me.
one
She
second.
hates
May I
me.
ask you, where is he right now?
He's asleep. He's been asleep. I'm
He
safe. I'm
he
fine. I
can't
don't
hear.
need.
No, no, he can't hear you, correct?
No, he is passed out.
Okay.
He drank
Okay,
whiskey
that's
tonight. He's
okay.
passed the fuck
Okay.
out. He's passed the
Okay.
fuck out.
Okay, just making sure. I don't want him to
I'm
be,
safe. I'm safe.
Okay.
Please trust me, and I can hold my
Okay.
own. I'm safe.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, whenever he was telling me tonight, "You're the problem. You're the problem. You're the fucking problem." No, it's your mother, and it's alcohol, because alcohol is the foundation of our fucking
Mhm.
relationship, and I hate it. I hate it
Mm.
because he can be so fucking sweet and nice to me, but then he can just be absolutely fucking ruthless. And he was telling me tonight, he's like, "Oh, well, my brother has a new girlfriend, and her and my mom get along just fine. And ever since my mom moved out and is living with her new boyfriend, she hasn't had any kind of stress. She hasn't been to the hospital. You're the fucking problem." And I'm like, "Are you kidding me? I've been with you almost 11 fucking years. You don't know what your mother has done to me. You refuse to believe it." And I've recorded his mother being verbally, emotionally, and even physically abusive with me, and he refuses to watch any of it. Any of it. Any of it.
Has this happened before?
It's been going on since about like 2018 or so.
The
And at
physical stuff?
first, no, the physical stuff started tonight. That's the
Okay.
first time.
Okay. Okay.
That was the first time. And he was drunk. He was wasted on whiskey. Wasted. Wasted. And I'm okay. Please, nobody call the fucking cops. Please. I'm fine.
Um, Number one, I am so sorry you're going through this. You're such an absolute sweetheart. You have been here for me all week. We've been on the phone every single day. Um, you have gone through a lot. I am so sorry that you're being treated this way. You don't deserve it. You do not deserve that. You don't. You don't. You matter. You are amazing. You are beautiful inside and out. Please do not base his words or his actions as making you feel less than, because you're not. You're not. You are not the problem. You are not the reason for anything to do with his family whatsoever
And I'm going to
at
be
all.
honest, I don't help it. You know, I have a loud mouth, and everybody knows that about me.
We
There's a
all
reason
can. Come on, it's
And
fine.
I
that
have a
is
That's
loud
the,
mouth.
okay.
yeah, that is the absolute worst. The best thing to do in that situation is go silent and ignore them. They don't
She did,
like that.
though. She did all day, like for yesterday and today. She was very quiet. She
He
didn't say
looked
a
at me.
word.
Okay, so the other night he woke up. He went to bed. He was drunk off whiskey once again, and he usually doesn't drink whiskey. But I've noticed whenever he drinks whiskey, he has a severe mean streak to him. Like he is
Yeah,
fucking nasty. If he drinks beer, you know, he's mellow. Like he really is. But whenever he turns to whiskey, his whole fucking perception just does like a 180, you know, or a 360. It's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So he went to bed the other night, and I was on the phone with Jana, and he came outside and started bitching at me because dishes weren't done, trash wasn't taken out. And you know, I'm not working right now, RT. I'm not. I haven't been working since February. Jana knows why. I've told her that. Um, and Jana caught him on the phone coming outside bitching at me, and I was like, Jana, I'll call you back, you know.
Hmm.
And then after I got off the phone with her, he was telling me he fucking hated me. And he was looking at me with pure rage in his eyes. And he was giving me that same look tonight. That same fucking look. He called me a cunt repeatedly the other night. Um, like, I just, like, and his mom is so fucking nasty. She is so fucking toxic. She's toxic. He believes anything that fucking crazy bitch says about me. And I
so
have recorded her. I have recorded her.
you are
And he
not
won't watch it.
going. Okay, so I think you have your answer there. He is not willing to change how he thinks, feels, and he is telling you what he wants. For you to continue to stay in that environment, in that toxic, abusive, because that's what it is, you're allowing yourself to be verbally abused. If he's not willing to work on anything, and it's a one-sided effort, it's a no-brainer. It hurts, but you have your mom. She said, "Come home, girl." Your peace means more than that. It's gonna hurt for a while. Oh, is it ever? I have been through this. This is like my, like when you said Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, one of the videos that I shared from our home security camera is literally labeled that, Jekyll and Hyde.
I'm sorry, Jana. I'm not like
He is
Don't apologize for anything. I told you, you are more than welcome to talk about it here if you so chose. I'm not going to shut you out for that. There is no way. I'm not taking that away from you. You talk it out. If that's what you feel is that's what you want to do, then yes, we're here.
I would
Again,
go
I will hang up in 5 seconds if you want to take this to the
exactly.
phone. In 5 seconds.
I would go to your mom's and see how he even acts about your absence, and that will tell you a lot, but you'll also be healing at your mother's house in the process
That's true too.
and
That's
not
true.
be abused. I mean, I don't care if it's whiskey, beer, alcohol's like true serum. You
It
know,
is.
he's telling you everything you need to hear to leave, honey.
that. And you know, listen. I'm a Libra, and I'm sorry. I've been drinking tonight, but I'm okay. I'm here. You know, like I'm sorry, Jana.
Don't, Violet, please don't apologize. You don't need to
Um,
apologize for anything. Not one
but
thing.
I'm a Libra. Okay, I'm all about balance. You know, I don't like change. I hate change. I don't
I
want to
know, honey.
embrace
I
anything
know.
new. I
I
don't want to
know.
do that.
Oh, honey. I'm so sorry.
And
I'm so sorry.
Do you know what
well, you
also
know,
does that? Trauma.
Yes.
yeah, I've been through a lot of that. I
Hmm.
really have. I really have. Um, but you know, whenever he's sober, he is so fucking nice. Whenever there is no stressors, he is so fucking nice. Like he's not dead in there. You know what I mean? Like I know he still exists. The man that I love, that I fell in love with, still exists.
And
And
you
I've
can
begged
love
him.
him from afar, girl.
You
I
can let,
know.
yeah, absolutely. And Violet, I can't tell you how many times that I said that. When he is not doing this, he's, oh my gosh, wonderful. When he wasn't doing that, he was absolutely so fun to be with. When he did this or that, and the thing is I've heard women time and time again have said those exact same words.
Girl, my
Those exact same
ex-husband, like,
words.
I still build him up in my head, even after all the fucking hell the man put me through. And I'm like, stop that. You know what I
And
mean?
Jana,
Like,
that song that's playing in the background,
Yeah,
he plays that on repeat all the time. Like whenever I said that
this
your
one.
playlist was hitting me, yeah. Whenever I said that your music was hitting me, like, you
Do
know,
you want me to? Do you
yeah.
want me to change it? I'll change
No,
it
it's
right
okay.
now.
I'm fine. No, Jana, no, because I listen to the same
Are you
shit. You know,
sure?
it's Jana. I'm fine. You know me. I'm a tough
Okay.
bitch. I'm
Okay.
okay. I'm okay.
Yeah, but just because you're tough doesn't mean that you're not allowed to feel what you're feeling. And like we've been telling you, sometimes it might take a separation for hope, maybe for him to realize what he's doing is wrong, and he better keep his damn hands off of you.
Out. Let's go back to church. Give our lives to Christ. I've begged him for this. I God, I feel so fucking stupid up here right
but
now.
you, yeah, but you can't make
Uh-uh.
somebody change.
No, can I, Violet, also, you said that your relationship was based off of y'all drinking and having fun and things like that.
Well,
Um,
at first, Jana, it was only on the weekends. Okay. After his dad died, he started drinking weekly, every day.
So he's got
And
trauma issues as well. He's
with his dad,
mhm,
self-medicating.
yes, he does, RT.
Hmm.
Yes, he does. Yes, he
mhm,
does.
Yep.
He fucking does. He has childhood trauma. And I've tried
Yep.
to address that to him. I'm like, you have childhood trauma, and with his dad being a veteran from
Yeah.
Desert Storm and with him having PTSD and being a
Oh
drinker
yeah.
himself,
Oh yeah.
Jacob, oh fuck. I mean, that person, I'm sorry, but that person saw a lot of things that a child shouldn't have seen. You get
Hmm.
what I'm saying?
Oh, I
Um,
totally understand. My ex-husband, he was a retired command sergeant major. You can imagine the shit that his kids have been exposed to.
and I mean, when veterans are rough,
Yeah.
they are rough, very
Yep.
fucking rough.
Yes, they are.
And they have a tendency to, and I'm sorry if this is going to offend anybody, but from being with a veteran son for as long as I've been, And whenever, my husband's mother would talk to me whenever we were in a good headspace, especially after my husband's father passed away, um, veterans have a tendency to make their family beneath them paranoid, and they brainwash them.
Oh yeah,
And
they
they
do. Oh
and
yes,
they
they
make
do.
they
Yes.
make them look at everybody with a kind heart, that people that wear a heart on their fucking sleeve, genuinely good people, they question those kind of
Yep.
people and they think they're the fucking enemy, and they don't
Fucking
let nobody in.
100%, girl. 100%.
And I just said that coming in hot. Not all veterans, not all fucking veterans.
But the ones with a lot of the problems.
Yep, yep.
Hmm.
And
Oh, that's bougie.
who?
Coming in hot. Bougie. I just said that. Not all veterans.
She
Not all of
literally
them.
just said that.
If that is bougie, you have a lot of nerve coming in here. Did you grow some cojones overnight or
Like,
what?
we're literally talking about somebody with a massive drinking issue and massive, like, ain't nobody class, like, get the fuck out of here. Stop cherry picking. Not tonight.
Bougie,
That's,
here's what I got to say to you. Here's what I got to
fuck
say,
her.
because I'm in a bad fucking mood.
I'm
You
gonna let
run your
you
mouth
say
too
it.
fucking much on this goddamn app. You take over lives. You talk all that shit. And you also back up a fucking convicted felon and somebody who has a fucking track record. And honestly, it's kind of fucking weird. You want to say not
Well,
all
there's
veterans?
that.
You want to say not all veterans? I hope you pay your husband all that attention, who is a fucking veteran, and I thank him for his service. I hope you pay your husband that fucking attention that you give Florida man. You delusional fucking bitch. That's how I feel about it, Bougie. I'm sick of hearing you bump your fucking gums. I'm sick of it. It's all about you. All about Bougie. You come onto so many people's platforms and you take the fuck over.
Well, I said you had a lot of nerve coming in here. And that's the worst thing that I'm going to say towards you, even though I've heard your mouth about me. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. I forgive you. And you're going to keep
Let
talking, and that's
Violet, like,
okay.
channel RT energy and work out her aggression. She's spitting truth.
And here's the thing, I'm going to say this too, like, even King versus whenever I'm sober, I'm still the same. You can ask Jana. Like,
Yep.
whenever I get mad, I fucking go the fuck off. I certainly do. Because I've taken so much shit in my life that I have a backbone now. But, like,
Bedazzle
for
said,
Bougie to
drinking
come in
or
here,
not, you clocked it. And you did clock it. The thing is Bougie, you know what? I am purposely staying out of away from platforms when you're there. Not because I'm afraid of you, because knowing how much you despise me, why would you come in here? Why? That doesn't make any sense.
only thing she fucking said was not all veterans. Okay. So I'm sure she's going to screen record this, go on somebody's platform tomorrow and be like, oh, this is what Violet said. Okay, Bougie, I really don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
RT's off for several fucking days. I got time, bitch. I got fucking time. I got time. Go do what you said you were gonna do and get off this fucking app and take the goddamn break and get your shit right. I am. People create their own fucking problems. I'm telling you.
Okay. Violet, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm I'm
Woo!
sorry that I
Don't do
came
that
up
to
in
me.
here and
Oh my God.
well, Jana, I'm
When you
fine.
didn't
He's
answer right away,
asleep.
it scared the crap out of me. I know, but
Jana, I'm
you're just gonna
fine.
go into
I'm
hiding,
fine.
Shelby.
She's emotionally drained,
Yeah, yeah.
I think is what it is. It's scary out here tonight, Shelby says. It's rabid. These people are feral.
Yep. Leslie, yeah, you're absolutely right.
And you know what? Again, I'm going to say this. I'm sorry for bringing it here. I wasn't doing it for any kind of
You
sympathy.
don't
I
have to
wasn't doing it to
apologize for
trauma dump.
that. You
No,
that's
I'm
not
going to
that
apologize.
you know what?
That
Those two words are not allowed over here.
You
Please,
can't.
because there's no such thing as trauma dump over here in my life. Nope.
and
You.
I will say this, I don't need anybody to look me up on social media and see who my husband is and try to fuck with me in that kind of a sense. I can handle it. I have an out. This was just me reaching a fucking breaking point and coming to my friends live. And as soon as I came in the box and started crying, the views fucking went up. So if anybody goes real life on me, I'm just gonna let you know right now, bitch, I'm gonna come for you on some real fucking shit.
I'm not gonna allow
On
that.
some
It's
real
not gonna
fucking
happen.
shit.
People need to learn how to like mind their own fucking business and stay in their lane. Oh, okay. Smash's live ended and everybody.